Inner work isn't just a choice, it's the key to reclaiming the life that's been slipping through your fingers while you've been stuck in avoidance. Think about it. How many opportunities, relationships, and dreams have passed you by because you've refused to face what's holding you back? How much longer are you willing to let your unhealed wounds control your life? Inner work is a necessity, especially for those of us healing from trauma rooted in a childhood shaped by dysfunction or past relationships that were rooted in pain. It's not optional if you want to elevate your life. It is a call to action that you cannot wait any longer. Welcome, beautiful souls. It's Chosen One, your coach's favorite coach, and welcome to my Empath point of view. So, first, let me ask you, what role do you think avoiding inner work has played in keeping you stuck? And what have you been afraid to face, and why is now the time to stop running? Think about it. Every time you avoid the work, you're allowing the past to control your present. You need this work and healing more than ever because, like a lot of my clients, you have gone through relationship after relationship, thinking that you're innocent and you've done no wrong. But the truth is, those partners, they were your mirror of what already exists within you. But it's been buried between layers of deep rooted trauma and the denial that you mirror from whomever raised you. This attitude and behavior doesn't serve you or add to your growth. It only further proves that you've been letting low vibrations dictate your future. Now, let me keep it real with you. That cycle of pain, denial, and stagnation is not just going to break itself. If anything, it gets tighter the longer you wait. The harder you resist, the more energy it drains from your spirit and your soul. This journey you're about to take is not for the faint of heart. It's for the warriors, the ones ready to step into their higher self and shed the toxic, learned behaviors that have kept them locked in patterns of fear, self-doubt, and lack. It's for those willing to finally see the truth that the life that they long for isn't out of reach. It's just on the other side of the healing they've been intentionally and subconsciously avoiding. So why now? Because every second you stay in avoidance is a second that you're choosing to live below your potential. And you're not here to merely exist, you're here to thrive. You see, on my channel, I'm here to help you raise your frequency, to break free of the narratives that were never yours, and to step fully into the powerful, empathic being you were meant to be. This is the wake up call. No more excuses, no more procrastination, no more hiding from the mirror. Today we begin. The only question is, are you ready to face yourself and do the work? Let's get to it. It's imperative for you to realize that inner work is your direct link to your inner transformation. It's the bridge between the life that you're living now and the life that you know that you deserve. The question is, are you ready to walk across it? This journey requires courage, accountability, and a willingness to face yourself. It's time you rewrite those limiting patterns and start building a foundation that's rooted in abundance, love, and worthiness. Here are the 7 steps that will transform your inner world and in turn your entire life. Step number 1, quieting the mind. When was the last time that you sat with your thoughts? I mean, really sat with them without any form of distractions. If your mind is too loud, how can you hear your inner voice? Start practicing by doing daily meditation or breath work to calm the storm within. Let your breath guide you into stillness because clarity can only be achieved when we're quiet. You can check out a few meditation videos on my channel. Step number 2, taking command of your thoughts. Your thoughts are either your biggest weapon or your greatest enemy. What stories are you repeating in your mind? Are they empowering you or are they keeping you stuck? Reframe those limiting beliefs with affirmations that remind you of your strength. Start by journaling to expose those toxic patterns and rewrite the narrative. Step number 3, practicing emotional selectivity. It's not every emotion that deserves your energy. Yes, you heard me right. Just because you feel it doesn't mean you have to hold on to it. Ask yourself, does this emotion serve my higher self or is it keeping me in chains? Be intentional about what you allow into your space and learn to let go of what no longer serves you. Step number 4, releasing emotional baggage. You can't carry yesterday's pain into tomorrow's blessings. So write that letter to your past, whether it's your ex, your childhood, or even to yourself. Get it all out. And no, you're not sending it. The purpose is to release it and be freed from the energy that it holds. especially the weight of those unspoken words that you've been holding on to that have been subconsciously weighing you down. Step number 5, creating a new narrative for your life. Stop replaying the same tired story of heartbreak and failure. You're not who you were. You're who you choose to become. Start by visualizing the healed version of yourself. What do you look like? How do you move around the world? Create that vision, write it down, and speak it into existence, and then step into it unapologetically. Step number 6, reprogramming subconscious beliefs. Your subconscious mind runs the show, and it is filled with fear and lack. And guess what you're attracting? The very thing that you don't want. You see, those low vibrations become a magnet for everything that you're trying to escape. To shift your reality, you must first shift your beliefs, and that means your mindset. You can also record affirmations that align with the life that you're creating and listen to them while you're sleeping. Step number 7, taking consistent and aligned actions. You can't meditate your way into healing if your actions don't align. Healing is a daily practice. Ask yourself, are my choices today aligned with the healed version of me? Take one step every single day, whether it's journaling, meditating, or making a better choice. Hold yourself accountable. Healing isn't a one time event, it's a lifestyle. Now, this may be a hard pill to swallow. Nothing will change if you don't. The cycles you're stuck in, they're waiting for you to break them. The toxic patterns you've been clinging to, they got you in a chokehold, and you have the power to get out of it if you want to. But it most certainly starts with finding the lesson in the mess and activating your healing. This isn't about anyone else, it's about you, your life, and your future. Don't just hear these words, embody them. Take this roadmap and then use it. Heal the wounds that have kept you in denial so you can finally rise into the person you're meant to become. The real work starts within, and it can't happen without you. Now, let me remind you of this. Healing isn't just some destination that you're aimlessly trying to find, it is a lifelong journey. But here's the catch, you can't even begin that journey without self introspection, aka self reflection. Self introspection, it is the practice of intentionally looking inward to uncover your true self, aligning with your higher purpose, and identifying the beliefs, patterns, and the wounds holding you back. It's the bridge between who you are now and the elevated, more healed version of yourself that's waiting to emerge. You see, that word introspection, it needs to stay with you from this day forward. Carry it like a compass because it will guide you back to the truth every single time. True healing demands that you turn inward. It's not about pointing fingers or justifying your pain with someone else's behavior from the past. It's about looking in the mirror and asking yourself the tough, hard questions. Like, for instance, what am I holding on to that no longer serves me? Or what wounds am I too afraid to face? Or what patterns do I keep repeating? This is the work. It's not easy, but it's definitely worth it because the reality is this: no one is coming to save you. No relationship, no apology, no external force will magically heal you. That work is yours to do. And the moment you stop waiting and start owning it, that's when the shift begins. If you want to raise your frequency, then you have to go deep. You have to uncover the parts of yourself that have been buried under pain, fear, and denial. You have to be willing to let go of the toxic narratives you've clung to and rewrite your story. That's what freedom feels like. And don't think for a second that it's all or nothing. Healing happens in layers, one day at a time, one realization at a time, one small step forward at a time. But every step you take towards introspection, every moment you choose self awareness over blame, is a step toward the life that you're meant to align with. If nothing else, remember this: healing is the ultimate act of self love, and it starts with you. Not with the person who hurt you, not with the circumstances that broke you, but you. So I challenge you today. No, matter of fact, I dare you to get real with yourself, to sit with your truth, no matter how uncomfortable it may be, and decide that you're worth the work because you are. Take this word introspection and let it be the key to your healing. Let it lead you to the freedom, the joy, and the peace that's already waiting for you on the other side of the person you've been pretending to be. The time is now. The choice is yours. Are you ready to finally step into your healing? If you've made it this far, I want you to comment down below inner work because that's exactly where your transformation begins. Your journey is just beginning. You are the creator in control. I'm proud of you for showing up for yourself today. If this message resonates with you, let's connect further. Join me on Patreon at Empath Unplug, where we dive deeper into these transformational topics. And mark your calendars, because spring 2025 is your chance to experience an exclusive VIP day with me, designed to elevate your life to the next level. Let's go. And as always, I thank you for being here, and I thank you for listening to my empath point of view. Until next time, bye.